Nutrition and mental health are two words that seem as though they wouldn't be in the same sentence. Tillery, Anger, and Ross define nutrition as two related contexts. Nutrition is a branch of science that understands food, its nutrients, and how those nutrients work within our bodies. Nutrition also refers to the process and by which we take in food, including ingestion, digestion, and absorption. What we eat, gut bacteria, affects our mental health. The gut-brain connection is a real thing. Harvard Health Publishing explains how gut-brain connection could lead to different mental health problems, including anxiety. What starts in here could actually be related to what starts in here. Tillery, Anger, and Ross describe what nutrients are. And nutrients are molecules that must be consumed in order to maintain our body. Tillery, Anger, and Ross also describe different types of nutrients that are needed in our body, such as carbohydrates, proteins, minerals, vitamins, and of course water. On this side, we have our healthy foods, vegetables, fruit that contain a unprocessed natural sugar that contain nutrients, different vitamins, and minerals that are needed. On this side is processed foods that contain a lot of sodium, a lot of processed, a lot of sugar, and at the end of the day, eating a lot of this side can lead to having higher mental health risks and having mental health issues. The article, Understanding Nutrition, Depression, and Mental Illness, explains that there are few people who are aware of the connection between depression and nutrition. Depression is typically a biochemical-based or emotionally rooted disorder. However, nutrition can have a lot to do with it. Most common mental disorders in most countries, as of today, is depression. Poor food choices actually contribute to depression. And again, according to this article, most common nutritional deficiencies seen within patients who are suffering from a mental disorder are vitamins, minerals, and amino acids, meaning that people who are suffering from a mental illness are not getting enough nutrients that are needed for their body. According to another article, Gut Effect on Mental Health, it shows that inflammation of the gut is actually linked to mental health disorders, as the ones I discussed prior, such as depression and anxiety. But it also found that probiotics are able to restore a healthy gut and lead it back to normal. It also found that early nutrition also appears to play a role in having a healthy gut. So my question is to you, what is your fridge filled with? Is it filled with foods full of nutrients, vitamins, healthy sugars, or is it filled with different foods and drinks that are more likely to lead to depression and anxiety? I decided to choose this topic because I am a psychology major, and within psychology, you study a lot of different mental health disorders. And I find this topic to be very essential and vital for people to actually be aware of what takes place when we eat food, because we eat food every single day. My intended audience is very broad. My intended audience would be those who are struggling with mental health issues and those who are just unaware. I personally feel like from the youngest to the oldest should be aware of what we intake, of how much we're intaking and what that actually does to our bodies and how that can put us at a higher risk for different mental health disorders. And, depression is seen a lot in teens, and it makes you wonder, are teens, are parents aware of what their child is eating? Are they eating nutrients, vitamins, drinking enough water? Because teens are known to have depression. So my intended audience is very broad, and it would just be to inform people who aren't aware of these issues.